How's it going, YouTube? Hydrax here, and in today's video we're going to be summoning for Ultra Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku. As you can see, we have his banner up right now, but honestly I'm not very impressed with this guy. He does seem like he's going to be very good in the future and in the long run, but right now honestly his banner itself does not look very good, because on the banner itself you do have the Vegeta and the Gogeta there, who are also both yellow God Key. But without further ado, let's jump straight in. I'm not going to do too many summons on this, maybe 1.5 rotations, so roughly 5,000 Chrono Crystals. I believe that's enough, honestly, for me, just to get the summons out of the way, because I'm not in the mood anymore to chase after these Ultra units, especially after the Gogeta. I did go ahead and summon again when he did come back, and that was a very disastrous summons where I went in roughly about 20,000 or so, and I absolutely got nothing. I mean, the peak of that entire summon was just a Legends Limited Corrupted Merge Zamasu, who honestly at this point deserves his own platinum equipment because he's becoming quite power crept. But my thoughts on this Kaioken Goku, he's really good. My fear is that a lot of people are just going to forego the teams he's supposed to be ran on, which is God Key and Universe Survival Saga, and just put the character in the leader slot and then just run him on a Pure Saiyan team alongside the Ultra Gogeta and then the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, or whoever you want to put on there. Maybe even the Goku and Vegeta, who is another good unit you want to put on that team. And honestly, with the double Ultras, he does complement the Gogeta very nicely by covering, well, I should say Gogeta covers his weakness of red units, which further cements the downfall of the red tag in general, because honestly after these couple months we haven't seen a red unit in forever that's actually decent. We did get the free-to-play God Key Goku, but even he himself is not that great in the meta right now, considering at how beefy a lot of these units are in terms of damage. So honestly, I'm very scared to see what's going to be happening in future, and hopefully Legends decides to not leave this issue to run rampant for very long, because the game will be very unhealthy after this release, after this guy, purely because instead of toning down the Ultras a little bit, it seems like they're ramping them up quite significantly. But let's just talk about the summons. The summons are not going great right now. We didn't get really anything good. I did skip the summon here because honestly didn't feel like I was going to get anything, and I was right in that regard. But yeah, if you are going to be summoning for Kaioken Goku, my advice is maybe dump maybe 3 rotations into the banner, unless this guy is your absolute favorite unit in the entire game, in the entire series. But let's face it, this version of Kaioken Goku is heavily disliked, purely because this is the Tournament of Power Kaioken Goku. We should have gotten the U6 version. Everyone is saying the same thing, and I agree with them. This version does not deserve to be an Ultra, but here we are in any case having to deal with the fact that we have to accept that this is the Ultra that we're getting. Man, I'm just so disappointed that it's another yellow God Key unit. I would have much preferred this Goku to be a red unit. He would have had a much larger impact on the game if he was a red unit, because there are a lot of yellow units in the game, there are a lot of purple, a lot of green units in the game, but there's no red units in the game right now that are actually decent. But like I said, just take this with a grain of salt that honestly this guy's going to be around for a long time, and be aware that his rates are very low, being 0.35% on the regular steps and then 0.7% on the 2x steps. So just be very careful and mindful of that when you're going for this guy, and hopefully you pull him fairly soon if you are going for him. And if you are a big fan of this guy, I wish you the best of luck trying to pull him. But my advice is never chase an Ultra unit. At least this in future going forward, the LF units are at least a little bit more obtainable, but these guys are high premium. They are intended for people who are paying for summons, who are paying for chrono crystals, who are brute forcing forward in terms of trying to get these units, but you do get the occasional people who are lucky and who do get these units fairly easily, and if you are one of those people, I congratulate you. But if not, like I said, just be careful on how much you spend on these banners, because going forward we are going to be getting a lot of other units that will be really good, like Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku, who honestly is probably going to drop during the anniversary. We still have a lot of the Universe 7 and Universe Survival Saga characters to go. There's still a lot of good units that could be coming out in the future, so just keep an eye out for that. But this is going to be my last summon. This is the last 2x step. I would have, honestly, I would have probably gone a little deeper if the fillers on the banner were a lot better. I myself have Gogeta Blue at like 10 stars, and then I have Evolution Blue Vegeta at like, I believe I have him at 6 or 7 stars at this point. And then Rose is just the type of unit that you're not going to really use because of the Goku and Vegeta, and honestly the purples on the future team are really good as well. But anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed today's little short summoning video. Let me know what you think of the Kaioken Goku and whether or not he's good enough to summon. But without further ado, I'm going to call it a day because I am not going to go deep for this unit. I hope you enjoyed the video. My name is Hydrax. I'll catch you in the next one.